Ladies and gentlemen, we have some news coming out of the UK that apparently there are some fan screenings that are going to be starting for the much anticipated, because every movie that's coming out is highly anticipated no matter what you think or what you've heard. And the Blue Beetle, much anticipated, but they're having some fan screenings 3 weeks in advance. That didn't seem to have gone pretty well for The Flash. This article mentions The Flash for Warner Brothers, but also it pretty much destroyed any sort of momentum that possibly could have remotely even happened for Indiana Jones as well. But with this article from comicbookmovie.com, Warner Brothers fails to learn, because, you know, studios don't learn anything, fails to learn from The Flash's failings as fan screenings for Blue Beetle begin in the UK. I have some very bad news, but I don't think the screenings had anything to do with the failure that was The Flash. Fan screenings from The Flash had an undeniably negative, I can't talk already, undeniably negative impact on the movie's awful opening weekend. No, probably not as much as you would think. It helped or hurt, depending on your point of view. The Flash will go down in history as the biggest box office flop in Warner Brothers' 100-year history. And I do believe Indiana Jones and the Diaper of Dysentery is going to go down as Lucasfilm's biggest flop. Movie will by no means a critic what? Oh, while I know how to read. Hooked on Phonics worked for me, but apparently not. While by no means a critical disaster on the same level as Green Lantern and Suicide Squad, failed to attract moviegoers on such an astronomical level. It hasn't even broken, what? Has it hit 300 million? Oh no, that's Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny. I don't think The Flash broke 400 million or 500. I'm gonna have to go check. Failed to attract moviegoers, and the reasons for that are likely to be discussed and to be debated for years to come. Ezra Miller. Once confident it had guaranteed hit on its hands with The Flash, except for Ezra Miller, the studio held multiple, James Gunn, held multiple free fan screenings to build buzz, and it landed like a wet fart. Instead, spoilers for the movie soon became impossible to escape. Yes, no shit. Spoilers come out for everything. All the movies. And if you think any sort of embargo with the Blue Beetle 3 weeks in advance, why would you do that? Why would you do any sort of fan screening ahead of schedule? If this is a movie you want to release in bulk and get the most out of one single weekend, why would you have any fan screenings? People are going to go watch the movie. They're going to write their own reviews and put them out anonymously on the internet, on Reddit. I mean, this article even talks about it. Once confident. Let's see. The screenings also mean that fans who would typically pay to see, that's even worse, typically pay to see the movie like this during its opening weekend had already watched it without contributing a single dime. That's doom and gloom. That's a little dramatic. The cameos were initially a huge draw, but once people knew about the ghoulish CG fest that was on the way, that quickly changed. Oh, okay. They're talking about The Flash there. So, let's see. Warner Brothers hasn't learned from past mistakes. No. They're trying. Okay. While I wouldn't do it, I can understand why the studios want to. They want to create some sort of buzz. They want to get people talking about the movie. I think, Lucasfilm had confidence in the Indiana Jones and the Dial of Dysentery. I'm mixing this all up. The Dial of I don't even think I can say the actual name of the movie. Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny. There we go. They had confidence, they had faith, and they weren't expecting such a lackluster, to say the least, response at Cannes Film Festival. So, yeah, that was a surprise. And then with The Flash, apparently Warner Brothers had faith and they had confidence in their product. I don't know how, if you saw the movie, the raining babies scene was atrocious. It was abysmal. It was an embarrassment of CGI performance. CGI work, product, output, one of those words. So here we are again where apparently Warner Brothers is confident that the Blue Beetle will create some positive buzz. I think, I don't know, if the CG where he makes that big Buster Sword, again, my favorite part so far in the trailers, gotta geek out about it. If that is an indication of the CGI throughout the movie, it could be positive. It could be good. If the movie turns out to be yet another misunderstood villain and focusing entirely too much on my representation, then people are going to talk about it and it's going to bomb. Unfortunately, the movie's probably going to not do well. I'm not going to say it's going to bomb just yet because, hey, Barbie's breaking $500 million worldwide. Whew. Nobody saw that coming. Nobody. And no. And if you did, you're a liar. If you say you did, you are a bold-faced liar. Where are we at? Fan screenings for Blue Beetle took place in London, England last night. So oh dear. This article was done on July 25th. So as of July 24th, get ready for spoilers on Reddit because they're coming. An embargo is still in place. Yeah, nobody cares about the embargo. But based on past experience, we expect a full plot breakdown to hit Reddit imminently. With the greatest of respect to the fans who attended last night's screening, they aren't critics. No, you are correct. And those are the best reviews you could possibly get. People who aren't actually critics. Because critics, most of them anyway, generalizing, most of them just want the access. They want the attention. They want to, they're either going, they blow in the direction, whichever way the wind's blowing. That's the way they bow. Let's see. They aren't critics. And a quick look at their online presence reveals they awarded movies like Black Adam, Shazam, Fury of the Gods, and Flash glowing 5-star reviews without a negative word to be found. You know, I liked Black Adam, Shazam, Fury of the Gods. Wow, I said that as one movie. I enjoyed Black Adam. Fury of the Gods was okay. Black Adam was a fun movie, a fun, nonsensical movie. It couldn't be... CGI, the CG was okay, but the Flash, terrible. The Black Shazam, goddamn. Black Adam could have done better, could have done well with better writing. Simply put, they're hardcore DC fans being wined and dined by... Oh my goodness. Is this a fan website? I hope it is, because you're insulting you're insulting the shill media. Abadi. Simply put, yeah. While social media influencers have become a big part of marketing campaigns, that's not my fault. It was written that way. The studio has clearly failed to realize that their followers are already going to watch Blue Beetle. Everyone else, meanwhile, will inevitably roll their eyes at what they perceive to be false or overblown praise for a brand damaged almost beyond repair. Yes, I do believe this is a fan website. So, I don't know. If I wouldn't go to a shill website for a dependable review, I would go to someone normal. I have a few that I find trustworthy enough to get different opinions, and not all of them agree with each other, which is fantastic. But let's see. Blue Beetle may well be the first DCEU movie of 2023 that doesn't underwhelm. Oh, but it might be, well, but with box office tracking pointing at it to a dismal 12 to 17 million opening weekend, it's clear the interest isn't there. My goodness. Welcome to the Blue Beetle fan screening in London. Here we go. They're showing it off early. As of recording, we're on the 27th. The fan screening was on the 24th. So if it's not out there, if the leaks aren't out there already, they will definitely be out there by this weekend. I might go looking for them. I want to see what this is going to be all about. I don't care about spoilers. I don't know much about the Blue Beetle. The first trailer kind of made me roll my eyes so far in the back of my head. I looked like a slot machine. But what do you think? Do you think it's a good idea to have fan screenings, have a screening like in Indiana Jones' case, the Cannes Film Festival? Do you think these are a good idea? Does it show that the studio has confidence or not? Or they just want to get it out of the way? I don't know. It's hit or miss. It could go either way, in my opinion. But let me know what you think in the comments. Leave a like, leave a dislike. I appreciate you making it this far either way. Have a good one.